The eastern part of the Netherlands, farms, arable fields and wide meadows, woods, villages and towns. Grazing here in this green landscape are the cows which supply milk to Coberco. Using milk as the principal raw material, Coberco produces food products for consumers, as well as professional and industrial buyers. Coberco is a cooperative. That means that the Coberco enterprise is collectively owned by its member dairy farmers. Through their representatives, the member farmers make decisions on important issues like investment and accrual, mergers and membership regulations. The cows belonging to the member dairy farmers produce about 7.5 million kilograms of milk every day. This milk is treated by Coberco to produce a wide range of dairy products. The quality of the final product is determined to a large extent by the quality of the milk when it is actually received from the dairy farmer. The milk is stored at a temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. Milk collection by tanker lorry from the dairy farmers takes place every other day. Before the milk is pumped into the milk tanker, the driver takes a sample. This will be used to determine the fat and protein content and the overall quality of the milk. In the cabin of the tanker, there is a computer which records how much milk has been pumped into the tanker, all important for settling the amount payable to the dairy farmer. It's quite different from the way things used to be, when the milk would be taken to the factory in milk churns on the back of a horse-drawn cart. The farm-produced milk cannot be made into dairy products just like that. It first has to go through a number of different processes. Standardization, which ensures that the milk has a consistent composition with the proper fat content. Homogenization, to prevent a layer of cream forming inside the pack. And pasteurization, to eliminate any harmful bacteria and to allow the milk to be stored for a longer period. Now the milk is ready to be processed further by Coberco into a diverse array of products. Each Coberco company has its own speciality. Coberco Zavel produces a wide range of products fresh from the dairy. Products like the milk and buttermilk that everyone is familiar with. Extra mild yogurt. Luchtugtuche, a light mousse dessert. And the many fruit custards are examples from the continually expanding assortment of products. Coberco Zavel distributes its products every day according to a strict schedule with the milkman, supermarkets, schools, and institutional buyers. It is thanks to the ultra-high temperature, or UHT process, that Volnay products retain their taste and their nutritional value without any preservatives being added. These long-life products can be stored without refrigeration. A number of Volnay products are sold in handy resealable bottles. This machine unit blow molds the sterilized bottle from granular material in a single process. The bottles are then filled in a sealed and completely sterile chamber. Coberco Daily produces quark, uma, and other desserts in single portion packs for the consumer, as well as in larger quantities for institutional buyers. Different processes are employed to produce quark and uma, which mean that each product is guaranteed to have its own distinctive taste and high nutritional value. Uma is not just a delicious dessert. It can also be used to make sauces and pies. Coberco Dairies concentrates on the export market. Its product range consists of sweetened and unsweetened condensed milk and milk drinks. Bonnie is the brand name used for exports to the Middle East and the Far East. And B&B is a brand well known in Germany for evaporated milk, drinking yogurt, and custards, for example. Coberco Umefa makes products for the professional and industrial market, both in the Netherlands and abroad. Delicia and Hollandia are products intended for use by people working in bakeries, hotels, restaurants and institutional kitchens. But the food and confectionery industries are also a good market for Coberco Umefa's products. Coberco Umefa is focusing on the export market with special baby foods and milk powders distributed under the My Boy brand name. The Belgian company Maarten is the cream specialist. Cream is distributed in different European countries under the Debik brand name. It comes in aerosols, packets or tins. In addition to that, Maarten manufactures and distributes pastry cream, chocolate mousse, creamed rice, and various sauces for professional consumers in Belgium, Spain, France and Germany, among other countries. Riedel is the best-known manufacturer of fruit juices and drinks in the Netherlands. Through its selective purchasing procedures for raw materials and the meticulous regulation of its production processes, Riedel guarantees the quality of renowned products like Appelsientje, Dubbeldrank, Top Tientje and Taxi. Coberco Kaas makes a wide range of cheeses, like the familiar Gouda and Edam cheeses, as well as the exclusive specialties Kroondammer, Kernhem, Subenhara and Zesdamer. Even with the most up-to-date equipment, cheese making still requires expertise. Coberco Kaas has various different production companies. Cheese has to be allowed to mature at the right temperature, in peace and quiet, and turned every day. Twaalfhoven is the expert packing company for institutional buyers of cheese in portions and slices. The whey, which is released when the cheese is prepared, is processed by Borculo whey products into milk sugars or lactose, high-protein whey powders and fat powders. The lactose and the modified whey products find their way to the pharmaceutical industry. Lactoses are used as carriers for the medicines in tablets, powders and inhalants. More than 99% of one tablet is lactose. Lactose is also an indispensable and vital element of baby foods. High-protein whey powders and fat powders are used in dairy and meat products, as well as all kinds of confectionery. Companies specializing in the production of feedstuffs for young animals are major consumers of whey products. Borculo whey products find their way right across the world. Coberco Lochem produces butter, butter oil, and milk powders for the consumer, as well as for industrial customers. These products are raw materials which determine the taste and properties of many other products, like soups, chocolate, sweets, and bakery goods. Ned Gold and Promax are brand lines which target their products at the industrial market. Ned Gold makes butter and butter oil products, while Promax produces various kinds of milk powders. Consumer products under the Avanti and Lita brand names are being sold in many countries. Butter is packaged in different wrappers or tins. Noordam is a dairy wholesaler to retailers as well as industrial consumers. It specializes in butter, which is distributed in various shapes and sizes of packaging. Coberco sets high standards for its products. Every company has its own laboratory where employees are continuously checking the product quality. At Coberco Research, the employees are occupied with product development, process technology, and quality control. They do this in close collaboration with the other Coberco companies. At our own pilot plant, every aspect of the production is passed under the microscope, and extensive product testing is carried out here as well. Coberco Research works according to the most up-to-date quality standards and has been awarded the StirLab certificate. So, we are people who work with dairy produce, and together we prepare the most delectable products. That's Coberco.